Welcome to the Treehouse of Love. We're live. Join the conversation at 512-836-0590. Now, here are Todd and Don.
It is 7:07. We take a look at the Daily Dossier at this time. It's the top 5 stories you need to know about before you get to the cubicle. President Donald Trump seems to be standing by Labor Secretary Alex Acosta and praises his job performance, but he says he'll give a closer look at the way Acosta handled an old criminal case involving billionaire Jeffrey Epstein. Some Democrat lawmakers and presidential candidates have called for Acosta's resignation or firing over his role in a secret 2008 plea deal that let Epstein avoid federal prosecution. Epstein is now charged with child sex trafficking and has pleaded not guilty. Also in the dossier, a judge who earlier this year ruled against adding the citizenship question to the 2020 census has put his brakes on the government's plan to replace 9 lawyers in the case. U.S. District Judge in New York said just yesterday the Justice Department cannot replace the lawyers so late in a dispute over whether to add the question without explaining why it's doing so. President Donald Trump says he wants the census to include the question, are you a citizen of the United States? Also in the dossier, and this is on the front page of our website at newsradio.klbj.com, the University of Texas Board of Regents is greenlighting a new endowment that will cover 4 years of college students and their families making up to $65,000 a year. UT's J.B. Bird says this is a great move for the flagship campus here in Austin.
The median income in Texas is $59,200. So we're talking about the fact that more than half of the families in the state, if they can get into UT Austin, they'll now be given no cost for tuition and fees.
Also in the dossier, Steiner Ranch officially has a new emergency evacuation route after Travis County leaders opted for the less expensive option. County leaders have settled on Route B. $980,000 for a gated road accessible only during emergencies. The road will also run through Montview subdivision, and it's estimated the routes will be able to carry 750 vehicles per hour during an emergency, and construction should end in the year 2021. Also, following the arrest of a man this week allegedly opening a tub of Bluebell ice cream, licking it and poking it, and then putting it back in the freezer at a store, the Brenham-based creamery has released a statement saying that it's exploring all options for increasing protections of its products. Bluebell has been criticized for not including a seal or a plastic wrapping on the lid to prevent them from being opened in this manner. That's your daily dossier, and it's on the front page of our website at newsradioklbj.com.
It's hard for me to believe that anybody even looks at this ice cream, this latest wonderful trend, and wants to copy it. It's hard for me to believe that anybody looks at it and goes, oh, that is awesome, I'm going to do it too.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Yeah, I guess.
Listen, we'd love to get your reaction to this, especially if you work in downtown Austin. Maybe you live in Round Rock, Leander, Cedar Park. Maybe you live out in Bastrop and you drive in. You make that beautiful, joyous, most relaxing drive every day to get into the downtown core of the city.
Yes.
You may want to start looking for another job.
Yeah.
Because the city is kicking around an idea to dramatically increase the cost of parking downtown as a way to get you on a bus, a train, a rickshaw, or a scooter. Robert Spiller is the transportation director, and seems to be supporting 6 of 15 proposed programs that are designed to increase the number of people that take mass transit.
Yeah.
Or a cab, or however you want to carpool or whatever, other than that single occupancy vehicle.
You sinners.
During a meeting, Spiller, he said he supported the idea of increasing parking fees in the central core as a way to discourage car use. I told you this was going to happen. Sure. Here's a quote. Not only can we think of incentives as carrots to lure people to mass transit, but we can also think of incentives as sticks as a way to, people manipulation. If we increase the cost of parking, then that serves as an incentive itself. Though it's typically talked about as a negative incentive, it's still an incentive, the stick side of the incentive, increasing the cost to park so that people will not drive downtown.
Incentive is sticks, like they're hitting us with the sticks?
Yeah, pretty much a weapon instead of a reward.
Exactly.
A couple of other council members have floated the idea of rewarding you, kind of like a frequent flyer if you take a bus.
Yeah.
So you'd rack up some points, maybe join some kind of frequent flyer program. If you ride the bus every day, then you'd get some kind of points, and then you could use that towards a purchase or some kind of incentive down the road.
I don't know why he's talking about raising parking prices, because it's already hard enough to find if you want to go down there on an evening for an event or a restaurant or whatever. It's already hard enough to just find a place to park.
Well,
just to find one.
That was phase one
Yeah.
of getting you out of your car. Eliminating parking. They went to the phase where they started eliminating parking in front of some businesses.
Yeah.
That was phase one to get you out of your car. Now phase two, they're kicking around, making it so expensive just to get in. Phase three, and this is just a prediction. This is just a prediction, only because it's happened in other big cities. There will be a toll in Austin someday to drive into the core of the city.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you will probably.
That'll be phase three.
You'll have to go through some kind of a tolling booth or, stop at a booth literally and give him your money and go through. I've already paid $30 one night to park on Rainey Street.
That's a good deal.
In a dirt caliche parking lot that they have down there.
And that was a good deal. It hurt, though, right?
Yeah, it was like, screw it, I'll pay it.
Andy in East Austin. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, gentlemen. Two quick points and a solution to this disgusting behavior. First, my wife and I were going to go buy our own cow, chicken, and plant our own garden.
Yeah.
Number two, it's the parents, it's not the kids. Could you imagine what our parents would have done to us if we would have been caught doing that?
You're talking about the bluebell licking. My backside would have been tanned right there, man.
Parents would have pummeled me.
Yeah. Oh my
and
God.
Number three, did you guys ever see that movie Bad Boys with Sean Penn? It was one of his first movies.
Yes,
absolutely.
Remember that scene when he first went into the jail and all the other kids all lined up and just hockered on him?
Yes.
That's our solution, gentlemen. You take those people that do that, and I guarantee you can get 20 people on one side and 20 people on the other side, make them walk that 20 yards and just hocker on them.
Hocker. There you go.
Just go deep.
Yeah.
That would definitely change
Go down
some
to the
minds, that's
toes,
for sure,
man. Just dig deep.
Thank you, Andy. 7:13 here on the Todd and Don Show. Stay with us. We'll take a look at traffic and weather straight ahead. ABM Cabinets, as you know, is the premier kitchen design builder right here in Austin. Doing some spectacular work in kitchens and remodeling, and I've seen their work with my own eyes in their showroom that's on 620 near 183. It faces Highway 620 near 183. You got to go check this out right there near Total Wine and More. It's ABM Cabinets. As you know, your kitchen is the heart of your home. I mean, it's where you cook dinner. It's where you gather with the family. That's where you talk about your day. Well, you deserve the very best kitchen that you can dream up in your own head. And ABM Cabinets, they can create it. And seeing is believing. You can go to their website, but you can also go to their showroom. Give Casey Mosier a call at 296-2331. Casey at 296-2331. He's got a great team there. They'll offer you a consultation about what your kitchen could look like. And when you walk into ABM Cabinets showroom at 620 and 183 next to Total Wine and More, your mind is going to be blown. You're going to see some beautiful stuff. Beautiful, stylish cabinets, granite countertops, quartz, marble. They've got it all. Call them at 296-2331, or you can find them online at abmcabinets.com. 7:15 and a check on traffic. Here's Melinda.
The wreck on 35 southbound at McNeil that was off on the right shoulder has been cleared. We now have an injury wreck reported 35th Street.